and gentlemen, welcome back to another week of United Wrestling Alliance action. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, fans. I'm getting something in my headphone right. What's wrong with the chameleon? Paul, where are you? Paul. Anyway, fans, it's Paul. Where are you going? Johnny Kielgood's gonna come in. Fans, I'm sorry. I'm getting messages through my headset. Something has gone terribly wrong with the chameleon. We've got people running all over the place. Is Johnny Kielgood there? Johnny, are you there?
All right, Metal Bob.
What's going on? Do you know?
I gotta tell you right now, something has gone awry. I am not positive.
Hang on a minute. I'm hearing something in my headset.
I am not positive as of right now.
What kind of commotion's going
exactly
on
what happened. I don't know, but something is going awry, like you said, with the chameleon. There are ambulances outside. There are people running around everywhere. All hell.
What happened?
My damn, all hell has broken loose outside in the parking lot here at the UWA Arena. I can see ambulances. I can see police. My God, all hell has broken loose. I do not have the details. The small guy is on.
What's going on? Smack Daddy, what's up? Nobody's giving me any information. Fans, all we know is something is going wrong. Something has gone wrong with the chameleon. It seems to be out in the parking lot area.
The small guy has taken off. I guess he's going with him. I guess he's out.
Oh, great. The first show we get to do in a month, and he's gone on me.
Looks like I'm going to be the fill-in. Is that Vassell?
That's fine with me, Johnny.
I'm going to stay here with you, Metal Bob. I don't know what's going on. Some of the wrestlers have gone with them.
I know we've got action in the ring. There's nothing I can do about it. These people are running by me. I can't concentrate.
Mr. Personality and Deranged is going on as we speak in the ring.
Drop kick.
But right now we're still on the video. We are live, and I'm telling you right now, something horribly wrong has happened here this week on UWA Ringmasters.
Are you going to click to the match?
We're going to, I guess, I don't know.
People running the board are gone.
I'm doing the internet stuff in the back. They pulled me right out of there and said, get up front with Metal Bob. Something bad has happened, and small guy's on his way.
How am I supposed to concentrate on a damn match when this is going on around me? I hear the sirens. There's nothing I can do about it.
All right, small guy.
I'm a rubberneck from way back. What do you want me to do?
I've just been given word that small guy will be reporting in with us throughout tonight's show to let us know what's going on. Sketchy details, man.
Is there an ambulance?
I don't know. I saw sirens. I see flashing lights right now outside the arena.
Can somebody tell me something?
The chameleon. Something has happened to the chameleon. That's all I know. That's all I know. My God. My God. Something has happened.
Okay, I'll try to go on with the show the best I can. Welcome back to UWA Ringmasters, ladies and gentlemen. It's Metal Bob. How's everybody doing out there? We'll let you know what's going on with this situation as soon as we find out. Johnny Kielgood is going to be broadcasting with me this week, and we're going to get up to the ring, I guess, and we're going to show you the match is in progress. It's Deranged against Mr. Personality, and all hell's broke loose in this one.
We are taken by such surprise that I'm telling you right now, I guess there's something going on in the ring. There's a match. Personality, Deranged have been going at it for a little while now. Let's cut down to it. We'll try to figure out what's going on. The match is, I apologize, is in progress.
They're telling me just call the match, Johnny. There's Alexis. She just, there's the powder. What you didn't see, fans, just a second ago. It's the 3 count. We've seen that time and time again. Alexis got up on the ring apron. She threw that powder in when the referee's back was turned.
The winner of the contest.
Wow.
Deranged.
Right when his head was turned, the powder was up in the air. He opened it up, threw it in Personality's face. This was a great match.
Oh my God.
Are we going to show that in its entirety later?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Our apologies to Personality and Deranged with a huge victory there. We apologize for cutting that off. That was a complete, and I don't know what's going on. I've been handed word. Wait a minute, I've got word right here that the match originally scheduled to be Body Damage against Justin Phillips, Ray Vassell, due to the fact that some of the matches are going to have to be switched tonight, especially seeing as Chameleon is now in the hospital. He was in the very much heavily hyped main event tonight, Devastating Derek against Chameleon. Now that's not going to happen.
What's going to go? What are we going to have?
I guess right now, instead of Phillips against Body Damage, we're going to have Damage Inc. versus the Lettermen. It's going to be switched to a tag team match right here tonight on United Wrestling Alliance Ringmasters.
That's going to be hot.
That is going to be hot, but right now, we've got the All-Americans. These two fine young athletes are going to be taking on the Thunder Tiger and the MOB. And I'm telling you, I am all hyped up, man, Bob. I cannot believe it. I haven't been in the broadcast position in some time, and this is weird circumstances for me to come back. But I got to tell you right now, all hell has broken loose here, Metal Bob.
Let's get up to the ring. Magnum's waving at me.
My God. My God. The MOB, the master of brutality, at one time one of the most feared men, still one of the most feared men in the United Wrestling Alliance. The Thunder Tiger, one of the most agile athletes you will see in a long time.
And this is a weird tag team match, I gotta tell you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from parts unknown, the MOB. And his partner, hailing from the Orient, Thunder Tiger.
You hear the strains of one Neil Diamond coming to America in the background. This very patriotic tag team.
Hailing from our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., here are JP and Chaz, the All-Americans.
Now this is a weird matchup. The MOB and the Thunder Tiger, both men, former World Tag Team Champions. Of course, the Thunder Tiger with his partner, the Mystic, and the MOB with the MOB.
Right.
Now it's a weird tag team matchup. They're already arguing against this fine up-and-coming team of JP and Chaz, the All-Americans. They've shown me a bit. They know how to work in the ring. Let's see against a seasoned team like this if they can put it together and come out with a victory. That would impress me.
Your referee is Ron Jeremy,
the senior official of the United Wrestling
one
Alliance.
of the finest officials that I've had the pleasure of watching conduct himself in the ring. The Thunder Tiger now, the crafty veteran. Don't be surprised if the Mystic is lurking around somewhere in the background.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I'm getting word through my headset. I'm going to try to concentrate, but Paul Small is riding in the ambulance.
All right.
With the Chameleon.
Thank you, Metal Bob, for that report. Paul Small, the small guy, is in the ambulance with the Chameleon and a few select other wrestlers. Again, our apologies go out to Deranged and Mr. Personality. He put on a hell of a contest. Deranged coming out on top. Interference by his valet.
Of course, you see Ron Jeremy getting the same message in his headset right there. And he's also getting a little goose by the MOB, if you know what I mean.
We got to try to get our focus back to this this fine young tag team, the All-Americans. They're really going to be put to the test. I don't think, however, that look at the Thunder Tiger putting the boots, putting the feet right there to the All-American. Oh, double chops across the carotid artery, and that's going to take you out, Metal Bob. JP now down.
The Thunder Tiger gets you in that corner, and he works you over with the kicks and the chops. He doesn't let you out. He lets you like a caged animal, but at times, if he does it too much, a caged animal is going to attack and attack hard, and these All-Americans are definitely showing signs that they got the fire in them.
I know you know about this Thunder Tiger. I know you wrestled him singly for the Intercontinental TV Championship, as well as, I believe, a match in 1996. Yourself, tall enough, teamed up against the Thunder Tiger and the Mystic when they were the World Tag Team Champions, the second longest reigning tag team champions in the United Wrestling Alliance. That now a record is now held by the Steel Stable, Devastating Derek and El Diablo Blanco, who have held those titles for some time now, since October.
There's a tag by JP and Chaz, and all I want to know is, how do you remember what happened in 1996? I can't remember what happened yesterday.
The MOB, the master of brutality. You want to talk about some matches, speaking of the Steel Stable, that this man had with Devastating Derek back in the early years of the United Wrestling Alliance TV venture. My God, these two had Falls Count Anywhere matches, Metal Bob, and I know you were at ringside for most of them at the side of Devastating Derek. Talk about brutal. This MOB can be brutal.
This MOB even involved me in one while I was still out of the ring. But there's a test of strength, and that's not a smart move on the part of Chaz. Because the MOB's got him with brute force. There's no doubt about that.
This MOB goes somewhere around 380, 390 pounds. The chunkier of the two out of Thunder Tiger and the MOB.
Wait a minute now. He's trying to shift momentum. He might drop down and get him into a monkey flip here. That's a good counter for that.
Guy's a little inexperienced yet. Oh, he gives him a knee.
Gut.
What's he going to do here? Look to follow up. He is going to monkey flip him. My God, Metal Bob called that perfectly. Might have telegraphed that a little bit to us out here, but it's a little different when you're inside that ring. Double axe handle, punch to the ribs. The MOB now backs him up against the far ropes. A reversal, the MOB off the ropes. Wow, look at that. Chaz flies through the air with a big elbow. Metal Bob, I don't mean to bring focus away from this match or any of the matches here tonight. All hell is broken loose. The whole card is going to be switched around. We've got the Damage Inc. Be taking on the Lettermen in a tag team. It was originally just going to be singles with Justin Phillips against Body Damage. We're going to go right to the tag team match. We've also got, well, we were supposed to set to have a giant main event with a Chameleon against Devastating Derek. Steel Stable, Chameleon, talk about a brawl, talk about a fight, but the Chameleon has been hospitalized. Something horrible has happened. Sketchy details at this point. We will be updating you throughout the show as JP takes over on the MOB's arm.
And like I've seen all the way through in every match that the All-Americans have done, they like to work on that one arm a la the Andersons. They remind me of the Minnesota Wrecking Crew, as do the Lettermen. That would be a nice matchup, the All-Americans and the Lettermen. We will see the Lettermen later on today against Damage Incorporated.
Yes. Metal Bob, you of course managed for many years the most famous, if not infamous, tag team in wrestling history. You guided them to some 6 world tag team titles, CCW, NCWA, UWA tag team champions. You have really, what advice as a manager of tag team champions could you give the All-Americans? Maybe something you see.
I think they ought to break the rules a little bit more myself.
Well, there's
Win
a
if
shot.
you can, lose if you must, but at all times cheat and give it your 110%, so to speak. These guys don't want to break the rules. They live their image. It's not fake. Images and everything. To them, it is.
It really is. These guys are fine young men, and I'm telling you right now, they will walk an old lady across the street. He will help her. He will carry bags.
I've seen it.
I've seen it. And it does my heart good, but I'll tell you, look at the MOB. Crafty veteran.
What
been around a long
contrasted
time.
styles you got here.
You're not kidding. Thunder Tiger coming in, no tag made.
There's good teamwork by the Thunder Tiger and the MOB. Ron Jeremy wasting his time over there with Chaz, but I'm sure the Thunder and Tiger and the MOB are happy about this because they're working over JP in the corner.
There's a slap right to the side of the face. You don't think that hurts? Ask John Stossel. And I'll tell you right now, the Thunder Tiger is where he normally takes that outer mask off, but he's had that on for most of the match.
And there's a snapmare or a stagmare, if we can even still say that.
Well, we can say that. We will say that. Mark Stagg, nothing to be ashamed of in his match with Shawn McCracken, other than the fact that he tried to do some
There's a neck
underhanded things.
snap,
Oh!
and I know a little bit about that move.
Yes, you do. Back in the fall of 1900, late summer, early fall of 1997, you flossed Devastating Derek over that very top rope and severed one of the longest relationship in wrestling history that I can remember, and most successful probably. You led him to a world title last year. He held that title for most of 1997.
Devastating move by the Thunder Tiger. Be right. Oh, foot on the rope. Very smart move by Chaz. Excuse me. I'm getting confused. The red, white, and blue. I should look at the back of the shirts. Great move by Chaz. He knows where he is. He puts his foot right up on the rope. That could have been the coup de grace, so to speak.
Coup de grace, pal.
Coup de grace, coup de grace.
Oh, look at it. Oh, the tag is made. Referee Ron Jeremy.
He's a house of fire in there.
Referee did not see it.
Oh, is he going to count it? No, he's not. He's admonishing JP now, telling him to get out of the ring.
The Thunder Tiger gets right on him, right on top of him, and pulls him back in the ring, along with the MOB. Ron Jeremy now turns around, gives him a count. 1, 2, oh, man.
It's going to be it. The MOB is, MOB out of the ring now. I thought there was a tag there.
There goes the Thunder Tiger, just threw out his outer mask I was speaking of earlier.
And the MOB puts it on.
All right, fans, I apologize if we are distracted. As of right now, there are authorities searching the arena. I don't know what these guys are looking for, but there are New York State troopers right now heading to the dressing room. They are heading to the dressing room. Metal Bob, troopers, and detectives from local law enforcement.
And the Thunder Tiger spinning. We better hope he doesn't hit one of the men in blue because there'll be a problem.
You got it. You can't do that, pal. We're
There's a
online.
whip in by the MOB Tiger, or Thunder MO, whatever you want to call him right now.
You can't do that. We're on live. You're going to have to get away from there. I apologize. The troopers and the police are about to come into your camera view. We're trying to negate that so they don't trip on the cords or knock us off the air. Right now the MOB is taking over, and I'm telling you, it looks like they are searching. They are searching for something. I guarantee that.
There's a shot into the ribs by the MOB. He's got the man in the corner, and that's where this is a good tag team, Kielgood. That's where this is. Both men like to work the men over in the corner, and it's going to be all she wrote for the All-Americans if they can't get some sort of game plan together.
Coming up immediately following this, we have an interview with MC. Oh my God, Shawn McCracken, MOB misses.
And I don't think MOB can see.
Well, he's got the Thunder Tiger mask on.
Usually his mask goes over his eyes. Not with that Thunder Tiger mask.
He's being a Wazenhammer out there. It could lead to his downfall. There's a clothesline that he misses. A big, oh my God, double knocker out there. Both men go down. And I got to tell you, I got to give it to this All-American because he's big enough to put down the 380-90-pounder. He's got some stuff behind him.
The momentum, the sheer momentum of a small guy coming off the ropes like that is like a cannonball coming out of a cannon.
Oh, big slam coming up. Oh, my damn. That got him right across the back.
JP now whips in the Thunder Tiger. Here's that head of steam I was talking about.
Oh,
There's
my
a body
God.
block. Out goes the MOB.
JP is some kind of hot. He's a house of fire out there. Look at that clothesline. Right there across the throat. Thunder Tiger doesn't put it on. Schoolboy of sorts. 1, 2.
Oh, Thunder Tiger, very smart.
Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, we do not mean to be distracted. Again, something horrible has happened. If you just joined us, the chameleon has been injured. Ron Jeremy throwing out the bandana there, the kerchief.
Don't throw it at me. I don't want it. I don't know where that's been.
Oh, he hits. Oh! Forgot about it.
These guys have taken ring breaking lessons from Mr. Personality, obviously.
I guess so. Oh, double kick into the midsection now. MOB and Thunder Tiger really working nicely as a tag team.
They're showing me something here. We might have a contender for the gold.
You're not kidding me. Double team maneuvers. I'd have to say that they're about...
There's a choke by the MOB. It's a good way to break.
Oh! Chaz coming in. Oh, gives him a shoulder to the midsection. MOB now back up top. Chaz with a reversal on the big 350-pounder. Oh, there's a shot right across the jowls and the big mutton chops of the MOB.
He's going to pick. Oh, my God!
Oh, almost tore the mask off him. We almost saw who the MOB is. I think it's Playboy Buddy Rose.
Here we go with a gourd buster. What do they call it? I call it a gourd buster on your own pump.
2, 3. That's it. The Thunder Tiger chipped on his way in. Wow.
I got to say the Thunder Tiger and the MOB had this match all the way, Johnny. That's an impressive victory to pull that out.
The All-Americans.
JP and Chaz with another check in the win column, shaking the referee's hand.
Wow. You don't like that, do you, Metal Bob? Got the American flag, too.
The referee's a neutral party in there. You're not friends with him, you're not enemies. He's there to do his job.
All hell has broken loose right now. Authorities are scouring through here. Wrestlers do not like it when authorities are in the dressing room, Metal Bob. You know it as well as I do. It doesn't matter what a wrestler has done. The other guys are looking out for him, but something's gone awry. Something has gone awry. Real quick, United Wrestling Alliance Ringmasters, Metal Bob, Post Office Box 92, North Syracuse, New York, 13212.
www.angelfire.com/NY/UWA Ring, all in caps, just like you see it on the screen right there now. Type it in, link off to all the other links.
We have got an interview right now. Let's get down to it. Mr. Big, let's talk about it for a second, real quick. Mr. Big, of course, has done a lot of things in the business, but one thing, he's always been consistently a good talker. He can run his jaw.
I'm impressed.
Right now, we're going to go to him doing just that.
What's his new name?
Rio Valentino, I believe.
That's his real name, isn't it?
That is actually his real name.
That's scary.
His parents had a sense of humor. Let's go down to that interview with MC Shawn McCracken, who's looking for the Philanderer, especially after what happened last week with Action Jackson.
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, United Wrestling Alliance Ringmaster fans, our special guest today, former World Heavyweight Champion, former one half of the Tag Team Champions, and former Intercontinental Television Champion, Mr. Shawn McCracken. Come on out, Shawn. How you doing today? It happened 2 weeks ago at March Mayhem. As your best friend, Mark Stagg, did something that nobody thought he would do and turn his back on you and hit you with that Halliburton that Brandon GQ Styles carries around.
It's reprehensive alone that Mark Stagg would let him influence him to turn his back on me. But for Brandon to turn his back on Mark Stagg that same night it's repulsive. And now he's out of wrestling. To do that to somebody of his caliber, it's ridiculous.
Well, it happened last week as you fought Action Jackson. Kind of you lost your head. You had the stunner on Action Jackson, and you went over and went to Brandon GQ Styles. You had the match won. What was going on in your head?
Well, once again, that little worm, Brandon GQ Styles, had to stick his nose when McCracken had the victory. Once again, the new blood is sticking their nose in other matches where it doesn't belong. So I'm sick of the outside interference. I'm sick of them running the UWA like they think they do. So I'm going to hurt them where it hurts them most. I'm going to take the Intercontinental title away from the Philanderer.
That's right. That's just 1 week. And you might not just be wrestling one person, the Philanderer, the Intercontinental Television Champion. You may have to wrestle Action Jackson. You may have to confer with that Brandon GQ Styles that's outside the ring, and that's in just 1 week. How can you mentally prepare for something that great?
That's an excellent point. So I got myself, as they like to call an insurance policy, and let me bring them out, Mr. Personality.
Mr. Personality, your insurance policy, 1 week from today. Mr. Personality, how did this all come about?
It's been a long, hard road between you and me, Philanderer. Okay, first of all, I had you beat in the Intercontinental TV tournament. Second of all, I had you beat in the rematch. And both times, you pulled something out right from your rear end. GQ Brandon Styles sticking his nose in my business. Let me tell you boys something. I remember all the feuds that we had back from last summer. And in my opinion, Shawn, you got a raw deal. You got a raw deal and it stinks. And that's why I'm here to settle this thing with you guys. The new blood, all action, no play. Push that up a little higher. I'm going to show you what a real wrestler is like. And I'm going to stand behind this man 100%. And he is going to become the new Intercontinental TV champion.
Thank you, Rio Valentino. My goodness.
An alliance between Mr. Personality and Shawn McCracken.
That's what I've heard. That is what I've heard. Fans, all hell has broken loose here. I'm not even kidding. The Chameleon's been dragged away.
I'm still hearing messed up things in my headphone, Johnny.
We as of right now, have very sketchy details. Uh-oh. That can only mean one thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, representing Damage Incorporated, here is Body Damage and Dalton Payne.
Your referee, the newly instated Randy West. Good to have Randy as part of the UWA
And their
officiating
opponents,
team.
representing the Lettermen, here is Don Stone and the assassin, Justin Phillips.
And these Lettermen, they don't want music. They don't want big explosions. They don't
want you to know
fancy
that they're
lights.
12-time All-Americans.
They don't want any of that stuff. They're throwbacks. They're throwbacks to the old Minnesota Wrecking Crew like you mentioned earlier. They're
Much
throwbacks.
like the All-Americans. I'd like to see a match between those two teams.
But the All-Americans are a little more glitzy. They're a little more You know, they're great wrestlers. There you go, but they have the charisma. These guys don't give a damn about charisma, quite frankly. All they want to do is get in there and pop one of your elbows out of socket. That's the bottom line.
They're your all-American jocks.
That's all.
They eat, sleep, and breathe sports.
That's it. That's it. If they're not wrestling, they're on the football field. If they're not on the football field, it's springtime, they're playing baseball, basketball, anything they get their hands on.
Lacrosse.
Amateur wrestling. Both these gentlemen, Empire State Games for amateur wrestling.
And Damage Incorporated, just the opposite. They'll beat you up. They drink beer on their off time. They'll beat your ass.
That's it. That's it right there. Justin Phillips, a graduate of the University of Michigan. Don Stone, a graduate of Oklahoma University. One of my alma mater.
Big shout out to Bubba.
Yeah, Oklahoma. Down in Norman, Oklahoma. David Ralph Russell.
And there's a headlock now. Oh, really stiff. Bringing it out on the ears. That'll give you cauliflower ears. You'll be a member of the Cauliflower Alley Club in no time at all.
Now, what the hell? What?
Fuck off! Get your hands off of him.
I apologize. Fans there have just taken devastating Derek.
And a clothesline.
And Bombshell Billy out of here in handcuffs. And they're putting up a fight just knocked into me.
They just grabbed you, tore your headset all to pieces.
My God. Bombshell Billy and Devastating Derek are they're being dragged out of here, Metal Bob. Hard and Heavy, your old tag team, is going to the hose gal. Why the hell are you putting your hands on me? My God. Devastating Derek reached out and grabbed me right around my neck, tried to pull me with him.
That's okay. They need some time to cool off. It'll do them good, giving a little attitude adjustment.
My God, right behind me. They're cuffing them and stuffing them. What the hell is going on here?
And there's an arm wringer. Let's focus on the match if we can.
Focus on the damn match.
I don't have anything to do with those people anymore.
Bombshell Billy and Devastating Derek are in handcuffs. The hell with the match right now. My God.
Trying to take a statement from me while I'm trying to commentate a match.
I'm telling you right now, it is obvious to me that whatever happened to the Chameleon, I just found out whose hands it was at. There they go.
We've got Body Damage throwing the fist right into the side of the head.
I'm not calling
Don Stone and a tag. Dalton Payne coming in.
Devastating Derek and Bombshell Billy screaming over to us to call their lawyer. My God.
And I gotta tell you, these wrestlers are doing a better job of staying composed than we are.
You can see Dalton Payne glancing out here.
Body Damage every once in a while, too. Anywhere there's police around, they don't like to be. Oh, there's a clothesline. Ooh, you don't want to taunt Justin Phillips like that.
My God, Metal Bob. Your two former best friends just got cuffed and stuffed right out of here.
That's all right. If they were my current best friends, I'd give a damn.
Almost took me with them.
But you know, I've got two current best friends. It's myself and I.
Oh, Don Stone tried to get out of the way. I've got to gain. Metal Bob, please take over for me. I've got to regain my composure. I was almost decapitated out here by Devastating Derek, who grabbed me on the way by the scuffle with 12, 13 troopers out here.
Now they're taking photos of this place, and there's yellow tape going up.
The dressing room has been quadrant off. I don't know if we're going to be able to continue tonight here. Ray Vassell.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting something in my headset. I will try to compose myself. We got Damage Inc. in the corner working on Justin Phillips of the Lettermen in there. And there's some uppercut forearms by Body Damage. Body Damage seems to be the ring general of this Damage Incorporated team.
Bob, just 1 second. I'm going to go off headset for a minute. I'm going to go off. Ray Vassell is just getting up next to me here. Hold on a minute.
Oh, some kicks right into the ribs. There's a cover. You're not going to get him that way. You didn't even hook the leg. Body Damage. What's your problem? Now these men know better than that. Damage Inc. Oh, and there's a shot. One thing I've definitely noticed about these Lettermen, they're not afraid. They'll use the scientific moves, the amateur wrestling moves, but they are definitely not afraid to go downstairs to get the momentum changing in their direction. And there's a spinning toe hold, and he leans back on it for extra leverage. Justin Phillips of the Lettermen going to work now. Both of these Lettermen are 12-time All-Americans.
All right, Metal Bob. Metal Bob doing a fine job. I know you're trying to ignore what's going on around you, Metal Bob, but Please feel free to give me your emotions and tell me what you think's going on. All hell's broken loose back here, pal.
My concern is for the Chameleon, and there's really nothing I can do about it. I'm getting in my headset that we have to concentrate on this show because that is what we're getting paid for today.
We're having the wrestlers carted out of here in handcuffs, hard and heavy. Where the hell's Diablo? Still right behind him in tears.
Diablo's got a rap sheet a mile long. So if the police...
Diablo's not with him.
He's probably hidden in a trunk somewhere.
Diablo is not with him. That's the odd part.
He's in a little footlocker somewhere. They hit him.
All right, right now,
Come in.
Ringmasters just told me the show will go on. For the love of God. Woo! All right, I've got an itinerary.
Shots
here.
Don Stone in now of this Letterman team, and Damage Inc. has gotten the short end of this match. There's a clothesline again. Vintage Minnesota Wrecking Crew, that's what the Lettermen remind me of. Down with a double sledge to the chest. On body damage, pushing the referee, you don't want to do that. And there's a big flying elbow drop.
You're kidding me. Fans, Ravicell has just told me, Metal Bob, hold on to your hat.
I'm not wearing one.
Due to the fact that the Chameleon is gone, obviously Devastating Derek's gone. We don't know when we're going to see him again, but the next time we do, he might be walking funny. He's heading to the Oosdow. He's heading down to the, whatever they call that place down in the city.
Jamesville.
Yeah, probably.
Or the PS.
Yeah, that's
PSB.
the PSB, the Public Safety Building. They're hard and heavy on their way down to the Public
Don't ask
Safety
me
Building.
how I know about that stuff.
I feel bad for the hookers and drogies tonight. They're about to get their asses whipped, I'm sure. They start screwing around with the former tag team champions, but that's not the point. The point is they're gone. Chameleon's gone. Ravicell just told me after hearing the interview with McCracken earlier, seeing how Styles interfered to make him lose the match last week, right here tonight, right after this match, we're going to see MC Shawn McCracken take on the Philanderer for the Intercontinental Television Championship right here tonight.
That's definite.
That's what you call hot shot in the feed, my friend. Right up here tonight for the fans to take a look.
Ravicell right on top of things. Hey, the guy never gets enough credit. You hear when he does something bad, but this is something great. Ravicell ought to be commended for this.
Well, he said, you know what, we had a big main event scheduled. Everyone looking forward to it. We're not just going to job you. We're not just going to take your money and give you nothing. We're not going to give you, 2 minutes of a match and 15 people dropping from the ceiling to have a brawl. What we're going to do is we're going to put a main event out there for the Intercontinental Television Championship. We're going to put a title match on TV right here tonight.
Keep preaching, brother. And what I'm telling you right now is Dalton Payne was working over the leg of Don Stone like he always does. He went for that spinning toe hold, surely to go into a figure four. Don Stone raked his face.
Downstairs, Bob, Dalton Payne, the newest member.
Looks like he's setting up for his sweep. That's vintage Dalton Payne right there. He'll set up for that heart punch eventually, or the figure four, which all members of Damage Inc. like to use.
Step over again. Oh!
Now, Damage Inc., they like to brawl, they like to kick ass. They also will go to a part of the body, so that's where this tag team match is very even, in my opinion.
Devastating Derek better get on the horn with Killer Kowalski and have him bail him out.
Don't go there. No need to shoot.
Oh!
There's that backbreaker. That's a submission.
That's how you do it, pal. Yep. Oh, my God. Downstone can't take much more. 1, 2. Phillips right on top of it, though.
Very good. Very good teamwork there. And now.
They got no knee pads. They got no elbow pads, these two. They got a brace.
One of them does.
Well, he's got a brace. But look at that. It's an open hole. Not even a pad over that knee. It's just a brace. Oh, my God.
Caved in the chest.
I'm telling you right now, if Phillips had not just come in there, it would have been all over. You can guarantee that.
Now we got a Pier 6 brawl going on.
Into the corner right there. Phillips now with a big splash, Bundy-like, the avalanche, if you will.
He's teeing off on him. All four men teeing off on each other.
There's a big elbow now. Dalton Payne outside the ring. This is a beautiful opportunity for the Lettermen to double team.
And they're working on strategy right now to do that, but Randy West is right in there to get Don Stone out of the ring.
Oh, Randy West took it from behind. Wow, my God, what was that? A version of the Psycho Stunners, the Psycho Shawn McCracken, but
that was more like Bubba Ray Dudley's, though. He got the height on it from his partner holding him up. That's
1, 2. Oh,
that was surely curtains right there.
Oh,
The referee is still dazed.
My goodness.
Now that is an innovative way to do that move. I haven't seen it done that way.
Randy Weston still does not have all the faculties about him. Where is Ron Jeremy? I'm telling you, between the police, quadrant off areas, they're still searching around, taking statements from wrestlers, from referees. I don't know what happened outside, but something happened.
We got all 4 men in the ring. The official's still shaking up.
Something that put Chameleon in the hospital, Diablo's missing, and Hard and Heavy in jail. That's all I know. That's all I know.
Innocent until proven guilty.
And then we've got a damn car wreck on I-95 right in the middle of the ring. Right here.
Maybe not I-95, maybe I-81.
Now look at this. Damon Jenkins gonna do a little something of their own. Where the hell's he going? Oh, his head!
God!
1, 2, forget about it.
That's a concussion. I'll tell you right now, he's out cold.
Wow.
Did you see his eyes roll back of his head?
The winner of the contest,
Wow.
Damage Incorporated.
Don Stone is out cold. Damage Inc. with an impressive victory. Big, big win. Sending a message, going straight to the top here in the UWA.
Damage Incorporated. You've got to be kidding me, fans. United Wrestling Alliance Ringmasters, excuse us, myself and Metal Bob, all hell is broken loose here, and I can't overstate what is going on here. The Chameleon is in the hospital, devastating Derek, Bombshell Billy taken out in handcuffs, Diablo missing in action. Steel came running by us about 2 minutes after they were taken out.
And they weren't yelling Attica either.
No, they weren't. They were yelling Alcatraz. UWA Ringmasters, Post Office Box 92, North Syracuse, New York, 13212. If you're not on the World Wide Web, if you don't have access to the World Wide Web, feel free to write us. Take a pen in hand, pen and paper, take a pen in hand and write to us the old-fashioned way like I like to do it, even though I'm in charge of the UWA web pages, which, by the way, we have huge changes coming up to very shortly, and I'll be announcing that on our web page. And the web page, of course, is
www.angelfire.com/ny/UWA ring in all caps, just like you see on the video scope right there.
Right now, what we're going to do, we've hot-shotted a main event at any of our big cards for the Intercontinental Championship. McCracken and Philanderer, what we're going to do is take you back to last week, show you what happened with Action Jackson.
Yeah, we're going to give you a good idea where this feud's going.
That's right.
The reason that Shawn McCracken filed this complaint with Ray Vassell.
So let's take it back to last week's action. Here we go. It was Action Jackson. Look at that.
All action, no play.
Going out against MC Shawn McCracken. Psycho Shawn. I don't know what he likes to be called nowadays.
Magtastic. He's magnificent. He's fantastic. He's magtastic, like always. That's not arrogance. That's the label I'm giving him, too.
Oh, that's an elbow right to the base of the spine. Our condolences to, not condolences, our sympathies go out to Talon, who had some big trouble at home tonight, so he couldn't make it here for commentary. Small guy took off.
Condolences go out to the family of Wendy O. Williams, former lead vocalist of the Plasmatic.
What does that mean, Metal Bob?
Oh, you didn't know?
I'm cheating on you. Come on.
You should have called somebody. My God, I've seen her with ping pong balls, pal. You got to be kidding me.
We don't want to talk about that anymore. It's a sad, sad tragedy.
When did she die? Oh, my God. Oh.
I will talk about that later. You were saying?
Also, Jack Spurtback, who was supposed to schedule to be here tonight to do some things in the back, some production and things, but he was laid over in Saginaw, Michigan. Saginaw, Michigan.
Who was?
Jack Spurtback. It's bad enough that he got laid over. It's even worse that it was in Saginaw.
Let's take a look at this action, can we? What are we setting up here? We're setting up this feud.
We're setting up a main event that's about to take place with this man, MC McCracken. Look there. Oh, he was going for the MIA. Oh!
Gets him with a cutter. GQ Brandon Styles.
Distracted us. 1, 2, 3. He would have had him right there and would have shot him to the title match that he's going to get anyways because Ravensell saw all of it.
And the former world heavyweight champion would have been out cold right there if the referee Randy West was paying attention to the match. But Brandon Styles was too busy sticking his fat nose into it.
GQ Brandon Styles dressed down for the occasion.
The man that tore apart my family.
Oh!
And there's action, and there's the MIA.
More jamming the head into the shoulder blades that time. Wow.
Action Jackson with the victory right there.
The winner of the contest, he is a former world heavyweight champion, Action Jackson.
That's right, Action Jackson.
Wow.
By not giving up, he just hurt himself some more. Come on.
Wow, take a look at that. That young man has a lot of confidence since winning the world title from Bombshell Billy.
He held it for 1 week. Nonetheless, he is a former world heavyweight
How many athletes
champion.
don't get to hold it at all, Metal Bob?
Hey.
You know the sweet, or should I say the horrid taste of that.
Let's not go there. Let's go up to the ring for this match.
This is for the Intercontinental Television Championship.
I've held that one.
Yes, you have, along with the World Tag Team
Longer
titles.
than anybody in UWA history.
And not only that, Metal Bob, but all hell is broken loose here. Chameleon, I'm getting word. Hold on a minute, Metal Bob.
I hear it too, but I can't make it out.
I've
There's
got
like
small
3 people
guy
talking at once.
Small guy says that the Chameleon was brutally beaten. That's all I know so far at the hands of, I guess Hard and Heavy. I don't know. I don't know the
Is he on a phone? Because
circumstances.
he's breaking up. I can barely hear what he's saying.
At this point, it is just hearsay. However, I did just get word that there is, in fact, footage on the security camera out in the back parking lot. However, the authorities have confiscated that.
I heard that part.
Have confiscated that video to see exactly what's going on. So we don't know. Hard and Heavy, Metal Bob.
Hard and Heavy?
Yeah, Hard and Heavy, Metal Bob are, as of this time, innocent until proven guilty.
Hard and Heavy? That's Asian history. Don't forget that.
Well, please, that's a moniker.
Please do forget it.
That's a moniker they're going to have for a long time, pal. They ran roughshod along with you at their side for many years. Right now, what we're going to do is get to this big Intercontinental Television Heavyweight Championship match. I can't wait to see this one. Is Magnum ready? Are we ready?
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall with a 45-minute time limit, and it is for the UWA Intercontinental Television Championship. Special stipulation, GQ Brandon Styles will be handcuffed to the ring post. Introducing first, the challenger, hailing from Cincinnati, here is Shawn McCracken. And his opponent, he is the current UWA Intercontinental Television Champion, hailing from New York, representing the New Blood. Here is the Philanderer.
What the hell is this? I'm going to be handcuffed?
My God, Ravensell has stepped it up one more time on us, Metal Bob. He says in this one, because of what happened last week, GQ Brandon Styles is going to have to be handcuffed to the ring post.
And I think that's a good move by Ravensell. He's showing his authority, standing strong and firm on his beliefs. What I'm worried about is this 45-minute time limit. Hopefully they can finish.
You're not kidding.
Does anybody know?
The Philanderer now asking Brandon Styles what's going on and vice versa.
The Philanderer will do anything in his power to help himself finish this match.
He will. He definitely will. And Shawn doesn't really need any help.
Nope, he's a quick learner. He'll come along real quick.
He has come along real quick here in the UWA, and he is a superstar. He's held every belt. He's the Triple Crown winner, one of many in the UWA, one of 3.
One of few, you mean?
Exactly.
One of few.
Find it out right now.
Philanderer, MZ, McCracken, you want to talk about a brawl to settle it all. You could go back to March Mayhem with the big coup de grace. the big coup d'etat, if you will, when the Philanderer and Action Jackson and GQ Brandon Styles took out both Mark Stagg and Shawn McCracken after Mark Stagg took out McCracken. And then McCracken took out Stagg. My God.
Oh! There's a hip toss.
There's just a big Mongolian cluster.
We've got some more light on the subject here now.
We sure do.
The police were coming through here and they knocked one of our lights out. There's a kick to the knee.
Really working over that knee, the back there. Looking for the ACL. What's he going to do here? My God!
A couple weeks ago, we saw Tall Enough do that to devastate Derek. Almost tear the kneecap off.
He did indeed. That feud's going hot and heavy all throughout the Northeast. We hope within the next couple of weeks to bring you some footage of them bringing their big feud in front of thousands of people.
I heard they're taking it to New Hampshire.
New Hampshire, Connecticut, Boston, all over the place. Hopefully we'll have some highlights of the big, Tall Enough, devastating Derek feud that's going on in the IWF. Even Bombshell Billy's involved in it now. We've got some footage of him up there in
They're in
Boston.
jail, so who knows what's going on.
This is true. This is true.
We've got a leg lock there.
Oh!
Drives a kneecap right down onto the canvas.
This Philanderer is he's just dirty business. That's all I can say about him.
You don't want to mess with Ron Jeremy, pal.
No, you don't.
He's loved here in the UWA by many.
I'm getting word. Hang on, Metal Bob. I'm getting word. Hold on, Chris. Go ahead, Metal Bob. Hold on.
All right. The Philanderer now snaps the leg back. Hyperextension on that. Who knows what he's going for? Maybe a spinning toe hold, maybe a little Boston Crab. The Philanderer likes to mix it up well. He has earned this Intercontinental TV title, and he's defended. Oh, my God! Pulls McCracken 3/4 of the way across the ring. To the ropes now. The Philanderer off with a big high leg drop. Right across the throat of Shawn McCracken. McCracken shows tremendous resilience. Let's see if he can come back from the beating he's getting right now at the hands of the Philanderer, the Intercontinental TV Champion, a title that I never got a rematch for after I lost it, but that's beside the point.
I don't believe we will be seeing the Chameleon from what I've just heard for at least a couple of weeks, Metal Bob. It is a lot more serious than we thought.
I saw you on your cell phone over there. Now, what's going on?
Small guy says that there is internal injuries as well as contusions, abrasions. Someone beat the hell out of him. Right now, just the reason the Hard and Heavy, Bombshell Billy and Devastating Derek, the Steel Stable, are in custody is because someone saw them in the area. Right now, they have not been charged with anything. This is just, but however, except for resisting arrest, which is really what got him stuffed in the cuffs.
There's the little Philanderer twist right there. I'm trying to keep an eye on the match and let's keep an ear on you. I can't do two things at once. I can't chew gum and walk at the same time.
Well, if you're Jim Duggan, you can keep an eye on me and the one on the ring.
Is one of those red guys Duggan? I've heard rumors. Oh my God! That just tore an ACL.
Oh, careful. A great contest going on right here, not to detract from this all-important TV title match. One of the hottest feuds that has really been heating up in the last few weeks.
This is our main event this week, fans.
It's between former family members. Let's not forget, they are former family members. Tag team partners. Stable members.
Look at him taunting. The Philanderer taunting McCracken.
Small package.
Yes, he rolls up there.
Ron Jeremy right on top of everything. Ron Jeremy imported from Geneseo.
Absolutely. Oh, my God. That's a trip on the part of the Philanderer right there. He stuck his foot out just enough to trip up Shawn McCracken. And now a clothesline that spins the young man around. McCracken's wobbly anyway on that knee that the Philanderer's been working on. All he had to do was trip him up there.
And next week, I have been given word that we are going to have an in-depth interview with a new man who just...
Double duck.
Oh, right in the stomach.
There's the double burrito.
I'm talking about none other than this man, the Viper.
We saw the Viper. Now, he holds a big career in shoot fighting.
Oh, yes, he does. Yes, he does, and we hope to get some footage of that to show you in the next couple of weeks. This guy's legit. This guy is legit.
Both men tried for a Thez press right there. McCracken actually got it but the Philanderer had a good base, punched him right in the temple to get the Philanderer down on his back.
Just like we told everybody, the corporal punishment was legit. That Raven Clark was legit. It's been proven. We also proved the Viper, the legit shoot fighter.
I've seen tapes now. He's from Atlanta, Georgia originally.
Down in that area.
And they don't mess with their shoot fighting down south.
Look at this now. Philanderer about to give it up. He's out. 1, 2. Oh, my God. You couldn't have fit a piece of spatula between his shoulders and that canvas on that 3, 2. Getting up a little quicker that time.
Yeah, that time a little quicker, Johnny. And Ron Jeremy's right in there, as always. This move's going to take its toll. We've still got the cops flashing pictures here. I don't know what they're taking pictures of.
Me either, but the cops, I apologize for the flashes going off, but
we got 5-0.
Yes. What's that? Yes, we are at about 50 minutes into the show. You're correct. 5-0. 2. Pitchers being snapped behind us.
Finally, the hold is broken, and so could McCracken's legs be broken.
Not much we can do about it, however. Law enforcement's law enforcement. Can't talk to these guys about anything. What's going on here? GQ, of course, handcuffed. So all McCracken has to do is stay out of that corner, and he's going to be just fine.
And
1, 2, go.
Because that move was reversed, was countered so many times, actually the Philanderer is feeling a little effect from that as well.
I also want to let you know and throw this out there real quick. Action Jackson is in the building, as is Mr. Personality.
Very good point. So, he catches.
Wow.
Catches him.
Showing me some strength. I didn't think.
Throws him in the corner.
I didn't think he had that in him. McCracken showed me some strength. You can call him stick man. You can call him anything you want, but the man's got strength. He's wiry. He's wiry.
And there's a splash into the corner, and he pushes him down for good measure.
1, 2. Oh, both these men giving you everything they got, even with the surrounding incident that's been going on. It's got to be weighing heavily on their heads. Cops came through and questioned them.
There's a roll-up.
1, 2. And the wrestlers don't take lightly to that. That's their sanctum out there. They don't like outsiders in the dressing room at all.
A waist lock now by the Philanderer.
Trust me, I know.
His ears are ringing.
I know.
These men are exciting to watch. Both of them.
You're not kidding. 110% all the time. Oh, who got who on that one, Metal Bob?
I think McCracken got the worst end of that. His head bapped against the mat, if I can say the word bapped, just like Don Stone's did, and Don Stone does have a concussion.
Look at the Philanderer popping back up to his feet, a la the Chameleon, a la Devastating Derek.
Still limping around. He must have had an injured knee to begin with because he's got that one knee pad on.
Our thoughts going out to the Chameleon at this point. They've got him on their watch. He just hit him with the handcuffs right there.
He whipped him into the right corner. I got to tell you, this Chameleon, though, when I think about it, is this a career-threatening injury?
Ring the bell. Personality.
Had everything to gain the tools to go to the highest level.
Personality, Metal Bob.
I'm sorry, I'm really thinking about this.
We're going to talk about that in a minute.
Wait a minute, there's action.
Oh, he's got the keys. No, he's got another pair of cuffs. He has got another pair of cuffs.
I thought it was
right now.
Knuckles.
Nope, he's got another pair of cuffs.
What's he going to do with those? Oh, wait a minute. He's going into...
Oh, he just hit Jeremy.
He went into his pocket. I didn't know what he was doing.
My God, how many? Oh, he's got the keys. He's got the keys. He's letting out GQ Brandon Styles dressed down again this week.
He's got the other cuffs on Personality.
Personality.
Get here.
They probably stole those off of some of the law enforcement that's been in here all day.
That's exactly what it is.
Throwing the keys and a trooper over here. You're about to be taken down. There's West.
I'm choking.
My God.
I feel like Spurtback over here.
Oh, forget about it. Forget about it. Gentlemen. Metal Bob.
This is carnage.
Get out of my ring.
There's human beings in there. There are human beings in there. Right now there are the law enforcement milling about ready to step in here. Look at Philanderer taking off when he saw that.
At least take him in a fair fight. Come on. I may be one for violence. Oh my God, with a belt!
Please! Gentlemen, have some decorum.
I'm one for violence.
Oh!
For violence when it's fair. This isn't fair. This is.
Oh, he just broke those handcuffs. That's how hard he just pulled his wrist. He just snapped the handcuffs. Metal Bob, we are about out of time. We are about
trying
out
to
of
pull
time.
himself up by the ropes
McCracken
now.
is handcuffed on the other side. McCracken has also been handcuffed.
And those haven't broken. But
They've
the damage has
re-handcuffed.
been done, whether they've broken or not. Personality can't get up.
They have re-handcuffed Personality. McCracken is handcuffed. This is carnage. That's your TV champion. You're proud of that? You are proud of that? My God.
Proud or not, he's going home with the silver.
You're right. He will go home with that because on the disqualification, there's no title change. There's no title change.
That's a federal offense, stealing handcuffs from an officer.
Oh, fans, before we go any further and get into what's going on here today, let me tell you what's coming up next week. We are going to see a newcomer by the name of Tank, and he'll be going out against one Damage Incorporated.
I've seen this Tank. He's a fine competitor.
The Disco Kid is going to be back here next week in a big contest against the Nightmare.
The Disco Kid's on an upstroke.
We've got a hell of a main event next week as the All-Americans are going to be put to their ultimate test against Action, Jackson, and the Philanderer. And I've just been given word that the week after that, we've got a couple matches scheduled, so you can start getting yourself ready. One will be back that following week against Deranged. We're going to have the Viper against a Red Guy, and Bombshell Billy, the world champion, against the Nightmare. Nightmare will have a world title shot in 2 weeks' time. Next week, Nightmare will be going against Disco Kid. But I'll tell you this, the reason I bring up what's happening in 2 weeks is because 2 weeks' time, Viper will be taking on the Red Guy. But next week, the Viper, in an in-depth interview, I believe with you, Metal Bob, in fact.
Yeah, that should be interesting. I'm really looking forward to it, bringing up his past and everything.
Now let's get to...
But I can't help but think about a man that the Viper knows very well. That's this young chameleon, a man that seemingly had everything going for him in the UWA. I don't know what the extent of these injuries are. Is he out for good? This does not look good.
What state of mind can Viper be in next week when he sits down with you, Metal Bob? He's going to have more than just shoot fighting on his mind. He's going to have the Steel Stable. If in fact the Steel Stable are indeed involved in this, we don't know. As this time, the only reason they were arrested is because they resisted
to it.
They resisted.
But you are innocent until proven
That's right.
guilty in a court of law.
They were only going to be taken down for questioning, which is when they got by me. They decided to start a scuffle with the troopers here. Bad idea. 5, 6 troopers, 7, 8 troopers got on top of them, handcuffed them and stuffed them. Steel ran out of here crying. We don't know as of this time the extent of their involvement in what happened to the Chameleon. Chameleon could have been injured another way, a car accident, anything could have happened.
I originally had thought it was a vehicle, it was a collision.
It still could be.
Like that.
It still could be.
I don't know what's going on.
It still could be.
Very sketchy.
I just have been given word, however, by Ravensell that next week we will, in fact, have that footage back from the New York State Troopers.
They confiscated.
We will show it. No matter
Will it
what.
be X'd when it comes back or what?
I don't know, but no matter what that tape shows, next week on United Wrestling Alliance Ringmasters, we are going to show it. And I hope, of course, I will not be here next week. Things should be back to normal with your regular scheduled commentators. Spurt
Small
back,
guy
small,
should be
you.
back.
We're not sure who's going to be back. The small guy, of course, right now at the hospital. Fans, Post Office Box 92, North Syracuse, New York, 13212. www.angelfire/y/UWA Ring in all capital letters. Get on there, email us. You can go to Metal Bob's page. You can go to Devastating Derek's, Bombshell Billy's.
Go to Johnny's rumor page because I'm sure he will be the first to scoop this situation with the Chameleon.
I will try to do it. I will try to find out anything I can. Anything else, Metal Bob, before we cut out of here?
All I can say is we hope, you hate to see an athlete carted out that way, no matter what happened, whether it's an in-the-ring injury, an out-of-the-ring injury, you feel that that bond. I do, especially being a former wrestler. I still feel the bond with the boys in the back. And for something like this to happen, We don't know what exactly the extent of these injuries are. We hope the young man can get back into the ring soon. He was headed to the top. He still could be. I don't want to speak in the past tense. The young man is probably the most promising athlete in this UWA.
If this wasn't back at the hands of Bombshell Billy and Devastating Derek, God have mercy on their souls, because none of the athletes here in the UWA will. They might have just alienated themselves forever. For Metal Bob, I'm Johnny Kielgood. It was a pleasure being back. We'll see you next week.